All right. I have a mouse issue. All right, let us give this a try. If the wind is too loud outside, which it might be, there might be too much nature happening outside for this stream about nature. In fact, I think that's the case, so I'm going to close the window. One moment, friends. I thought it would be nice for nature to join us for today's stream, but it's going to be too disruptive. So I've got a piano bench here with my amp on it, and I have brand new batteries in case my guitar runs out of battery. And we are going to sing 10 songs today on the topic of nature, and we have 10 originals because I write a lot of songs about nature, and 4 of the songs that I will play today, not consecutively, but I will be playing all 4 songs from my EP, Nature, which I believe is now available on all the services. It came out on Friday. Start with a song about how this is a song about going for a walk, and it's about just how nice it is to go outside for a walk. And do let me know if the guitar is too loud or if I'm too quiet. I think the mic could probably be a little bit closer to me, but yeah, do let me know. Maybe I'll sit a little closer. I was feeling kind of, we'll play the right chords. Yes, the Warble is later today, and I did put up a 3-song, this is a one-time thing. I was visiting some friends, and we went camping, and they had planned to spend today at a beach. And I was like, but I have to do my live stream today. And they were like, well, we can leave the beach in time for your live stream. And I was like, but my live stream will be at 12:30 here. You're not going to want to leave the beach at 12:30. So for one day only, we're doing it later in the day. So here we go. But I'm glad you made it. And I mean, do let me know, everyone, if this is a better time. But I think we will stick to the early, the workday stream. All right. I was feeling kinda grumpy, couldn't be bothered with anything. Got up and put my shoes on, out the door, go see what's out there. I walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours, how good it is to go out for a walk. I saw what looked like bunny tracks, I followed them and fell into a bog. I scraped my knee as I crawled out and got feasted on by flies. Walked down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours, how good it is to go out for a walk. Dipped my feet into a pond and stopped to eat some berries on its shore, where I was scolded by the birds, and then some squirrels told me off. I just started, Marlis, I've just started. This is the first song. as I saw a moose walk down the street until I found a path that led into the woods. I lost myself for hours. How good it is to go out for a walk. It's good to go out walking. It's good to go out walking. How good it is to go out. It's good to go out for a walk. Oh, very good. Yes, and there's no Twitch stream today. I usually do a Wednesday Twitch stream. But it's good to go out walking, but not in the rain. Well, if you're well dressed, it could be good to go out walking in the rain. Good to have you here, Elf and I. But yes, the visuals of this song, I'm definitely picturing a nice, clear, sunny day and not a rainy day. So yes, we're doing this stream later, and next week there's going to be no streams next week because I'm going to be in the woods on a boat on a highway. So I didn't want to miss another live stream on YouTube. So I'm like, okay, we'll just fit one in. You would go walking in a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm could be really neat, but I would be a little concerned about walking in a thunderstorm. All right, well I think that song and the next song I'm going to do, so our theme today is nature, and we're going to kind of open with a couple songs that I feel are about just how nice it is. That's a song about how nice it is to go out and be surrounded by nature. And this song is about kind of the desire to find nature to be surrounded by. Modern life moves much too fast, slick and overwhelming. Excesses of everything, flashing lights, screaming phones. Surely there's a place to hide, sanctuary from the noise, shelter from the turbulence, serenity, repose. Flowers have nothing to say, flowers have nowhere to go, cast their spell upon a room, colorful, calming. Incidentally, no one's complained about the sound yet, so I'm going on the assumption that the sound is okay. All right. Would that she could turn into a bee, then she could fly between the petals of each flower in the garden. Would that she need never leave the garden where the flowers bloom eternal. Their motives inscrutable, they can be irrational, baffling, hard to gauge. Surely there's a place to flee, shelter from the confusion, sanctuary from it all, serenity, repose. Flowers have nothing to hide, flowers tell no truths, no lies, cast their roots into the earth, drink it in growing tall. Would that she could turn into a bee, then she could fly between the petals of each flower in the garden. Would that she need never leave the garden where the flowers bloom eternal. Turn away from the maelstrom, tempers flaring, cruel laughter of urban life. In the garden, cool and shaded, roses beckon through ribbons of sunlight. Human life can be complex, joyous and disquieting. What's the meaning of it all? Questioning, pondering. Surely there's a simple truth, sanctuary from the doubt, shelter from the confusion, serenity, repose. Flowers have nothing to hide, flowers have one thing on their mind, cast their seed upon the wind, propagate flower kind. Would that she could turn into a bee, then she could fly between the petals of each flower in the garden. Would that she need never leave the garden where the flowers bloom eternal. I was gonna ask Elf and I, do you have you should see that movie. It's an incredible movie. But I was thinking, like, yeah, you go for a walk in Newfoundland and sometimes you do get all of the weather everywhere all at once. Is it the same for you? You definitely go for a walk and you've got fog and thunder and sun and rain. You can be in the woods on a boat near a highway. It's true. It's true. Four seasons in one day, in an hour even. Yeah, you'll get it all in an hour. I wondered if you I think coastal, anywhere on the coast, I think really, although I mean the mountains too. I think everywhere in the world gets weird weather. Although I think there's also places that just have nice sunny weather all the time. All right, this next one I'm going to do is from my all year round. Yeah. And now you've got summer heat. We had beautiful. It was a beautiful day here, but it was foggy on the beach. But the water was really nice. It was really warm. Today I'm in Halifax, but this morning I was at Risser's Beach, which is well, I'm going to talk about that later because I've got a song about Risser's Beach. You have your fair or unfair share of rain. Yeah, exactly. So the next song on the list is from my brand new EP, Nature, and I thought to follow up Garden Wish with it because Garden Wish speaks a lot of flowers, and this is a song. This song also mentions flowers. I think, yeah. I think we've got a lot of critters are mentioned in today's set. Crawling, clawing up through the soil, rolling nutrient-filled dung. Crawling, clawing up through the soil, rolling nutrient-filled dung. Industrious father with larvae to tend to, dependable partner is he, with the strength to rival Hercules. Clicking, clacking, jumping and snapping, hiding and decaying bark. Play possum, play dress up predators to fend off past winter in hibernation, past genes through the millennia. Body armor glittering, candy coated rainbow hues, iridescent jewels, coleoptera, many and varied, whose inordinate fondness helps to spread far and wide. Striding a suitor with swagger, a true Casanova is he, parading, sashaying, a grandstanding warrior, flaunting his weapon for all companions, rivals, enemies. Exoskeleton dazzling, resolute, unyielding frame, opalescent shield, coleoptera, many filled with delicate petals, helicopters to safety. Sally, Caddy, and I for asylum, legacy entrusted with her. Sagacious mother, a birthright secure, not above subterfuge, she to ensure perpetuity. Coleoptera, many and varied, whose inordinate fondness spread you so far and wide. Coleoptera, ever resilient, whose unstoppable progress helped you march far and wide. There, Coleoptera. We are not in danger, but there have been severe fires in Labrador. In fact, a very good friend of mine had to evacuate, but she has since returned to her house. So it sounds like the current fire may be under control. But yeah, we've had a lot of big forest fires in Labrador, and they've had to evacuate several towns. And we've got Allison in the chat. Hey, Allison! Right, that's the Primus Vibe song. So then this one, this next one, which is this is for the Untitled Song About Driving, and I felt it was it really fits the theme. Indeed, Elf and I. We'll mention them further in our nature set too, won't we? And speaking of trees, so today I was out at this beach, and we left the beach and drove on the highway to come directly here. And when you drive on the highway in Canada, you had better have an appreciation for nature, because there's nature at every turn. Green trees, fallen leaves, burnt bark, charcoal stump, new growth, poking through the brush along the rushing by, vibrations on the highway. Well, this will help you appreciate those little drops of nature, Allison. Indeed, very, very, very bad news about the bugs. Save your soul. memories. Young love, cry for help, spray painted on the highway. La, da, 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 sharp turn up ahead, slow down, watch for moose, don't pass, last chance for fuel along this barren highway. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. So there's Untitled Song About Driving. And we're going to go right into The Wave, which I think has the same kind of feel. But so today, well, I wrote this song in 2020 about this magical beach in Nova Scotia that I had visited. And anyway, my friend invited me to go camping and swimming at this beach, Risser's Beach. So I was like, that sounds great. So I get there and I see kind of like the buildings where they've got showers and stuff at the beach, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of familiar. This is a lot like that beach I visited in 2019, but it's like a provincial park or whatever. Probably all the beaches on this stretch in Nova Scotia have buildings like that. And then there's like this culvert, this covered walkway that you walk through to get to the beach. And I was like, oh no, I definitely remember like singing in this with my friends. So I was like, could this be the same beach? I think this must be the same beach. And I said to my husband, all excited in a text, like, I think we're at the same beach that I wrote The Wave about. And he was like, yeah, Risser's Beach. It's like all this time he knew the name of the beach and I didn't. Anyway, all that to say, this is The Wave. Shocking pleasure of immersion. Let my toes grip the sand, extend my arms, caress the surface, and wait. Gentle are the waves. The big spray hits when I'm not looking, takes advantage of my lapse, scoops my body up and slams my insignificant form down to drag along the bottom, dislodging snails and habitations. They're like netting catches seaweed, tangles around my face and throat. Choking salt, spitting liquid, I'm ejected, used, exhausted. Bobbing like the wooden treasures. Shaped, softened, and displaced by the ocean. go. That's the wave. Yeah, I think I have noticed the bugs on the windshield as well. We're going to stay in the ocean. We are going to stay in the ocean. And this is another song off my new EP, Nature, which is, you should be able to find right here on YouTube. But this is a song about the ocean. Yeah, we'll keep the reverb on the guitar. I think that works. The ocean is very reverberant. Blue, black, vast, unending, calm and then fury, unyielding, treacherous majesty, infinite. It's just always been there. It's just always been there. Lonely and eternal. There is no end, no origin. It's just always been there. It's just always been there. Home, life, all providing, encompassing, protecting, isolating, yet uniting. It's just always been there. It's just always been there. Lonely and eternal. There is no end, no origin. It's just always been there. It's just always been there. Long before our time, before the time of any, a molten river flowed unhindered, dug scars across the earth, and the rain fell for a million years. Deep, serene, obscure and crawling, alien, unknown, entrancing, helpless to explore, beguiling. It's just always been there. 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 There. It's just always been there. So that is on my new EP, Nature, and I haven't done up the grand link to take you to the music everywhere, but I'll do that afterwards, and I will post that I will poke that in the description of the show. It is currently available on Bandcamp. And we're going to move out of the ocean now, and we're also going to move out of the reverb. And we're gonna go speak. We spoke of trees earlier, and how much life and how important trees are. And we've got two songs about trees. And the first one is about. Well, I was sort of thinking about all the things that depend on trees for habitation when I wrote this. If memory serves. But this was also recently released. Actually, now there's something. This is not generally. I've only sung one song today that I have not recorded. So 9 out of the 10 songs, if you liked them, you can find them on one of my albums. And the one that I sang that is not recorded is next in the queue. So there you go. I actually, for fun, I typed into an AI thing, who is Kyla Tilley, and it said that I'm a singer-songwriter who is inspired by the rugged nature of Newfoundland. And I was like, well, that's certainly not wrong. Crocus peeks through the snow cover, daffodil isn't far behind, jays blue and gray and robins red. Return, return, return. Oh, another spring. Wings unfurl from the pupae, antenna investigate, satin sacs full of tiny legs, explode, explode, explode. Oh, another spring, oh, another chance to dig my roots deeper. Oh, another spring, oh, another chance to spread my wings further. We'll come alive after winter. Waking from hibernation, stretch the knots out of your limbs, breathe in the air and bathe in the sun. Restore, restore, restore. Oh, another spring, oh, another chance to dig my roots deeper. Oh, another spring, oh, another chance to spread my leaves further. Oh, another spring, oh, another chance to live my life fuller. Coming alive after winter. going to drop down to D, and then I'm going to come back to E, and then I'm going to drop back down to D. Normally I try and put my drop D songs together, but I guess I could have poked the other one earlier, but I didn't do that. And I want to do my tree songs together. So this is another one from the new EP, Nature. And Nature was my working title. And then I was like, well, what is the EP about? It's about nature. All right, so this is Majesty of Trees, and this will make you extra sad about the forest fires, because that's not what I wanted to happen. Bear with me, folks. There we go. All right. So I'd had this vague recollection that we discovered that trees talk to each other through their roots, and they use some sort of fungal network. That's what this song is about. And it's also about how humans like to project these kind of like dog-eat-dog world ideas, when nature's actually far more about symbiosis and working together. Ageless sentinel, witness to our time, bending with the centuries, standing through millennia. Silent, selfish, isolated, lumber. A solitary figure struggling for soil and substance. Man projects his dog-eat-dog worldview on forests wild. Nothing could be further from the truth. Underneath the grassy surface, down beneath the moss and stone, a system formed of symbiosis echoes through the earth. Silent only to those of us who cannot hear. Cleft, nourish one, nourish all. Shouting this world and so deeply misunderstand? How do we repeatedly get it all so wrong? Ageless sentinel, witness to our time, bending with the centuries, standing through millennia. Ageless sentinel, witness to our time, bending with the centuries, standing through millennia. All right. And now this one is from my album Bloom and Grow, which I feel like I have perhaps surprisingly few songs about nature on an album called Bloom and Grow. It was more of a metaphorical blooming and growing I was singing about on that album, I suppose. How far behind is this stream? I think there's some serious latency, but that's all right. But this song is about, well, I wrote it sort of about an ancient Greek soldier. I wrote it while reading Herodotus, and Herodotus speaks at length about, sort of the importance of writing down the deeds of people so they won't be lost to the sands of time, but at the same time, all those deeds will eventually be lost. But long after us humans have left this planet, I think there's still going to be a lot of the things that were here before us, the birds and the trees and the creatures. And so this is a song about a soldier, an ancient Greek soldier, kind of coming to in his last moments and just sort of basking in the beauty of the world around him. Peaceful cacophony of early morning roses me. Lying there, my consciousness drifting, floating, sighing. Am I in some cathedral? No, that's the wrong verse, and I don't want to sing it backwards. Morning dew so refreshing, as is the breeze caressing my skin. I smell the dead, the blood that spilled all around me. I hear the life that thrives. It tears through all our elaborate plans. Hear them mocking as petty our quarrels. Thought I'd sip from the cup of victory. Instead I lie here in this forest alive. Birds are circling overhead, their vibrant feathers gleam. Sun reflecting gold on steel, blinding, shining. Am I in some cathedral? To which God was it built? To whom should I pray? I smell the dead, the blood that spilled my Bloom and Grow album. And we're going to drop back down to D. And we are going to leave you today on the first track off my brand new EP, Nature. And this is one, if you've seen me perform, you've probably heard this song. I do it live a lot. Taken by the Wind, and it's about the longevity of birds, how they used to be dinosaurs, and also about how birds and humans, our lives aren't that different from each other. When you get right down to it. It's all about, going out and getting the food for the day, visiting with the family, visiting with the friends, going to bed, getting up in the morning, doing it again. Feathers flopping, fluttering, ruffling, generate air on the wing. Lift and drag a memory encoded, understanding unforgotten. Jump, drop, glide, taken by the wind. Day to day, scanning, hustling, providing for the brood. Hunt and gather, quarry, recognize knowledge, hereditary. Side dive, capture, taken by the wind. Fragments of time, times long past, we walked on land. Great behemoth lies there still, by fate continues, taken by the wind. Herons tended, chirping, chattering, gossip shared on the wire. Daylight waning, Helios settling, nocturnal dangers waking. Home, rest to it again. Taken by the wind, taken by the wind. There we go. There's Taken by the Wind. So thank you all once again for joining me here today on this oddly timed weekly Wednesday Warble. Next week there will be no live stream, but I will do what I do and put up a three-song set at the usual time, and that because I'm going to be on a boat, I'm going to do 3 songs about boats. So that's going to be, and there's a lot of songs about boats, so I feel like there's probably a 10-song stream about boats in the not too distant future as well. So have a wonderful, wonderful week, everybody, and we'll see you out there.